Okie dokie, good afternoon everybody. A very warm welcome to Leeds Bradford. We are up on the hill, Plane Tree Hill they call this one. Jet 2 just on the roll, that's going out to Dubrovnik, 737-300. There's another 733 down in the loop as well, you might just see down the far end there, waiting to backtrack, that's just landed. So nice to be back at Leeds. Good old Leeds. Tom's behind the camera as well.
Yeah,
say hello,
hello
Tom.
everyone.
It's a bit drafty, but it's nice and warm actually today. So we're right up on the top of the hill. Tom's got the tripod as high as it'll go. I'm actually underneath the camera. This is quite strange. And a bonus aircraft as well today. We've got a delayed whiz from this morning, which is in a polar bear scheme, which is a shame, but that's down at the far end at the moment. That landed about half an hour ago. That's a big delay from this morning, actually. That's the first of two all-white A3... Oh, no, an A320 and an A319 we'll have today. We'll have the Bulgarian later on. That's an all-white scheme as well. It's facing away though. Might be okay. And as you can probably hear, it's very windy again up on the hill. We have had a go around actually as we was walking from the car. A Ryanair was struggling with the wind and went around. That has landed now. Okay, so I'll just load up the chat and I'll come in and say hello. Bob is first in the chat. Hello Bob, down in Addingham. Hope you're enjoying this lovely weather on Saturdays. Very nice today. We're hoping it's going to be dry this afternoon. There's no rain in the forecast, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Alfie T down in Lanzarote, hello to you. Big hello to all the mods. I suppose we better have a sound check, hadn't we, Tom, and make sure the sound's working. And just let us know in the chat if everything's okay. I think somebody would have said by now if we had no sound. Stephen Boyd, hello there. Tony Christie, good afternoon. Martin Naylor, hello Martin. Euro Aviation, Alexei, Helen Emsley, hello to you all. Dave Billington, hello there. And one of our mods, Sarah Midnight Star, hello Sarah. Shredderhead as well, hello there. Alison Taylor, good afternoon. Carl Scheel, hello. Isaac, hello. Jill Rogers, how are you doing, Jill? Mush, hello, Colin. Derek Gray, good afternoon. Jane Clark as well, hello there. Jamie Pickles, all these familiar names, it's nice to see you all. Right, what we're looking at, Tom, because I can't see what you're looking at here.
Ryanair at the minute.
You'll have to keep us informed. We've got a very busy ramp at the moment, which is nice to see at Leeds. We've also got a Rini just starting up as well. That's an ATR 72 going back down to Guernsey, right on your left, Tom, just to the right of the tower.
Yeah.
That's going to be pushing back any second. You can just see the props starting to turn. And yeah, a very busy ramp indeed. Jet 2s, Ryanair's, EasyJets and a Wizz. We've also got the 737 is still waiting in the loop. That is because we've got an aircraft on about a 3-mile final. Anthony James, hello there. Donald Kelly, good afternoon. So we've had the usual bad luck setting up, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell them what's happened?
You can.
What did we get? Four bits of bad luck in a row, wasn't there? As we arrived, there was on runway 14, we was looking forward to seeing some runway 14 ops, the change back to 32. What happened next?
We missed a go around?
Yeah, we missed a go around, that's right, as we was walking up to this location. Then we was confronted by a great big Alsatian and a pit bull that was not happy to see us at all. Then Tom dropped his drink off the wall. There was something else, wasn't there? Oh, I dropped one of our pieces of equipment onto the floor and nearly smashed it. So yeah, bit of a shaky start. Right, Jet 2 coming in. Let's hope the rest of the afternoon runs a bit smoother. Andy Parkin, hello to you. Oh, Andy's watching from Cyprus. Very nice. Manchester Aviation and Rail, good afternoon. Kev Willis, hello Kev. Carl says, I'm surprised Leeds doesn't have any air bridges. It's got two, just two, and I think one of them doesn't work. So, lovely to see you all. It seems like it's been a while, doesn't it, Tom?
Since almost a week.
Yeah, almost a week since his last stream, which is not good. In that time, we've had our first frost up here in Leeds. I was scraping the car, I think it was Thursday morning. Patryk Corsack, another one of our mods. Hello, Patryk. How's it going? He says the Wizz Air's delayed 8 hours. Goodness me. I hope they'll get a bit of compensation. Trucker Norm, good afternoon. Derek's on countdown to his holidays on Tuesday. Excellent stuff. Off to Tenerife. Hope you have a nice time, Derek. Mo Hatchet, hello there. He says, is that Jet 2 from Skiathos? I will have a look. No, the one that just arrived was from Parma. The aircraft that is in the loop, I do apologise, the aircraft that's in the loop, yes, that is the one from Skiathos. I'm getting my planes mixed up there. So yes, the red and silver one is from Skiathos, holding in the loop at the moment. Helen Emsley and Lee Fern, hello there. Hello Lee, how's it going? Ooh, Bob's off to Matagorda in November. We might see you there, Bob. We're planning a trip. Sandy B, hello there. Heavily zoomed in. Can only be camera shake, can't it? Captain Lyle, hello to you. John K, hello John. And Patrick's telling us taxiway Alpha is closed. So any landing aircraft that go past Alpha will have to backtrack down to the loop. You can see a lot of diggers and dumpers down there as well. We'll have a look at them in a bit.
Let's have a look now.
Yeah, looks to be some work's definitely going on around the stand 1 area. And John Hume, hello John. So we've got Arini taxiing out, Jet 2 taxiing in, that's from Skiathos. 2 more Jet 2s on the move as well. Nice to see EasyJet back in the lineup on a Saturday afternoon as well. Robert, hello there. And John K says, yeah, it sounds breezy. It is. That's the only downside to this location. We are totally exposed. We're as high as we can possibly be, so it gets every single bit of wind going. We do have a cover over the mic as well, so, but it's yeah, it is breezy enough for a go around on the Ryanair earlier. Helen says we've got a Jet 2 on finals. Can't see it at the moment, Helen. It still must be a few miles out. Alfie says, have they started on the Thankyou aircraft stands yet? No, I don't think so. I think a lot of them was going along a taxiway in November, wasn't there? Jacob Go, good afternoon.
See the new terminal extensions going and getting a bit better now though.
Yeah, bigger and bigger and bigger. Not messing about with that, are they? It's coming on pretty quickly. Okay, here goes Arini. That's going back down to Guernsey. Lovely colour scheme. I like that one. Norm says, at least it's sunny. It's nice. It's very nice today. Bit breezy, but it's sunny and warm. Okay, the Jet 2 that Helen mentioned a few seconds ago is on finals. It's about 2 miles out.
something going overhead there.
Well, that's a big one. So this is Jet 2 from Tenerife. Seems to be a lot of silver and red Jet 2s in Leeds today. Well, that's one for you guys in the chat. Manchester Aviation says, what's your favourite? What's your favourite aircraft and why? There you go, chaps, have you say? Chaps and chapesses. And Cellini, hello there. Dot Brownlow, hello Dot. Favourite airline? Probably my favourite I've flown on would probably be British Airways. I've not flown on many airlines, but that was a nice one.
Mine's got to be Virgin.
You see, I've never flown with Virgin, so I can't say. Helen says she prefers the silver and red Jet 2 to the blue one. I think, yes, I think I'll agree with you there. It does look nice in the sunshine. The one on taxiway Delta there, that's waiting. There is another landing aircraft a few miles out. He's going out to Paphos in Cyprus. Helen, you've just saved me looking there, thank you for that. So on finals, Ryanair from Bratislava. I was just about to press the button to have a look, thank you. Alexei says one of the silver and red A321neos has had its engines fitted now. It'll be nice to see. I would imagine we'll see them at Manchester first. See, these aircraft are rocking a bit in the wind. That one's rocking quite a lot. There's pretty much a perfect crosswind at the moment. Patryk says, I've been on that one. SPRSL, thank you, Patryk. Graham Tannehill, good afternoon. Ken, I'm on the ball. You might have noticed I'm talking a bit like Donald Duck today. Something's really bugged me this morning. My nose is full of that runny stuff. I don't know if it's the tree pollen or what. It's sneezing all morning, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
So, 2 aircraft in the loop. Jet 2 just starting the backtrack. imagine the Ryanair will follow him down. Shredderhead says gunk, that's the word. Calpat, good afternoon to you. Robert Smith, good afternoon. And Susan, hello Susan, how's it going? Trucker Norm says Condor doesn't fly into here. No, they don't. I wish they did. Very controversial, but it's one of my favourite liveries. The stripy aircraft.
They're very close to each other.
They are, aren't they? Ryanair's in a rush. He'll be on his own next, flashing his lights. Come on! Karen, hey, hello Karen. Rob Belcher, good afternoon. Nigel Goodwin as well, hello to you. He says, will we be at Leeds a week tomorrow? I think that'll be a Sunday, so we normally do Manchester on a Sunday. Talking of Manchester, should be down there tomorrow as well. Don't think the weather forecast's looking too great though, is it Tom?
Is it not?
No. It wasn't the last time I checked anyway. Always rains in Manchester. I think we got beaten back by the rain last week, didn't we, down there? Marjoleine's in the chat as well over in Holland. How are you doing? She's going to tell me off now. She's not in Holland. She's in the Netherlands. Deborah, me as well. A very good afternoon, Deborah. Welcome along. John says I need some Beckonaise. I don't even know what that is. Max, welcome along. We've got a Ryanair face-off going on over there, Tom.
There we go.
Lots of Ryanairs in at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ryanairs on the ramp. Louis Gaming, good afternoon. Nice to see a full ramp as well. Have we even got a spare stand at the moment, Tom, on the main ramp?
I don't see one.
Don't think there is. All the stands on the eastern ramp are available. Heather Beatson, good afternoon to you. Electric Blues, hello there. So the Ryanair that's pushed and waiting to have its tug unhitched is going out to Tenerife. That is the 738 MAX as well. Next inbound is on the ILS. It's a long way out at the moment though, right at the far side of Leeds. It's a Jet 2 coming in from Zakynthos. Cheers, Karen. Two Jet 2s inbound naturally. The first is from Zakynthos, second is from Rhodes. And yeah, Jamie, you're not wrong, it's very busy. We'll have to make the most of this as well, because as we move into October, November, things will start to get quieter at Leeds.
Then again though, it was busier during the week in the evenings than it is in summer.
That is true, yes. The evenings through the summer at Leeds have been shocking. Nothing to. That's basically why we've not been coming on an evening, because there's nothing to show you. There's the two Aer Linguses.
Yeah,
that's about it.
And there was more than that in winter.
The one good thing about Leeds in the winter is we should have some dodgy weather, some good windy weather, rainy weather. Does make for some exciting arrivals, so hopefully we'll be able to bring you a few streams a bit on the wild side. Phil Aviation, good afternoon to you. Right, so this is Jet 2 from Zakynthos. 737-800. And a massive hello to Dean Kerbo and his wife Patty over in the States. And they've sent us a very big super chat as well. Dean, that is very, very kind. Much appreciated, buddy.
Thank you.
That is very generous indeed. Cheers. That's very, very kind indeed. And yeah, it's donations like that that keep us going. So it's a huge, huge thank you. Robin24, hello to you. And Patryk says Arini might be carrying on coming into Leeds through the winter. That's good news. The Wive, hello to you. And Dean, you need to remind me whereabouts in the United States you are. I have totally forgotten again. Dean and Patty, they've been over in England for 3 weeks. I think they was down in the Cotswolds. And back in the States now. Can you remember where it was, Tom? He has told us before and I keep forgetting. Marjolein says, how are we both doing? We're doing well. We're doing alright, thank you. Apart from my runny nose. Zepster, good afternoon to you. Right, so this is the Jet 2 from Rhodes. This is another 800 series 737. Another red and silver one as well. The other Jet 2's holding in the loop. He was fairly late getting his front wheel down. He'll be going to the end. Dean says between Seattle and Vancouver. Thank you for that. I'll try and remember that. Phil says Phil Aviation says EasyJet's on the push at the moment, and yep, you're not wrong. That will be going back out to Belfast. Is it an A319, Tom?
Yep, it is today.
Oh, the wife mentioning that Halloween. Does that mean we're going to have people banging on the door trying to scare us? I'll have to set up the hose pipe through the letterbox. And, Dean says a little farming area known as the Skagit Valley. Must admit, I've never heard of it. I'll look it up on the map, Dean. Annie Cowsill, hello to you, says it looks nice and busy. It is nice and busy at the moment, it's good to see. It is a busy time at Leeds through the afternoon. It's probably the busiest time, actually. JJ Metrogen, hello. And John Williams, good afternoon. Well, we're in the shade here, Tom. The sun's shining down on the ramp, though.
Yeah. It's clouding over now.
There is quite a bit of... yeah, the clouds coming from the southwest. It's not too bad, but it's definitely clouding over a bit. Did anybody see the Northern Lights this week? Lots of pictures on Facebook and on various social media. And I think people's cameras were picking it up a lot better than you could see with the naked eye, but clearly was looking pretty good. We missed it this time, didn't we, Tom?
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I did look out of the window one evening, I must admit, to see if I could see it, and I couldn't. But I think people were taking the cameras out and doing some long exposure shots. Yeah, picking up some very nice colours. Okay, Ryanair to Tenerife is on the roll. We'll pick that up when he pops out of the trees. Here he comes. Mahbube down in Iran, hello to you. Helen says we've got the KLM from Amsterdam in about 10 minutes' time. I think that's a normal KLM today, you were telling me earlier, Tom, wasn't you?
I think so.
Not a German Airways or an Adler. See, somebody's mentioning EasyJets and the flights to Paris in the... I think that starts fairly soon, actually. When does that start, Tom? Is it in the winter schedule?
I think it's October.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. They are starting a service. And are they doing Geneva as well?
Yeah. I think it's only for about 2 months, that, though.
Max Harris, good afternoon to you. It'll be interesting to see where this A319 departs from, actually. They quite often don't bother backtracking and just take it from the intersection. '28th of October for the EasyJet to Paris. Thank you, Patryk. And it says the Geneva flight starts in January for 2 weeks. So that's short and sweet.
It's February as
well. My booby with the kisses and the love hearts. We love you too. And Max has seen the Northern Lights in Iceland and once from his bedroom window. Good. Big wrong. And Marjolein, joining the membership. Marjolein, I thought you already was. It's a massive thank you. Welcome back on board. Is that Jet 2 on tour down there, Tom?
Yes.
Where are they taking that then? Just looking behind us as well. We'll have to show you the view when we get a quiet spell, and it's absolute. We can see for miles up here, absolutely miles. Richard Litherland, hello, welcome along. David Armitage, hello to you. Tripreport.net. Good afternoon. I'm just looking out east for the KLM, but I can't see it yet. Where's the cows today, Tom? They're not here.
No.
There's a couple of sheep in the field, and that's it. So EasyJet did take the backtrack. Now, Tom, spin your camera around pretty quickly. We have an extra NG on finals. Golf November Golf Sierra Alpha, that is based here. The owner of this aircraft lives down in Ilkley.
How do you know?
I know. YDUPC, hello to you. There you are, look. Stop that nice and quickly. I think he's called Scott. Sky Spy, hello there. And a whopping thank you to Susan, who has gifted 10 Blue Sky memberships. That is absolutely fantastic. Susan, massive thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
Do come in and say thanks if you get one of them memberships. That is very kind indeed, thank you. I think Susan just lives east of the field, actually. If I remember rightly, somewhere under the approach. Correct me if I'm wrong, Susan. And Richard says, is that Delta Romeo Tango Echo Jet 2 738s on the far right of the apron? You can have a look at that, Tom, when you're ready.
Which one?
The far right. He's asking.
So would that be one in the trees or one on the last stand?
I think it might mean the one on the last stand. Does your zoom go in that far?
If you can make that out.
Tony Else, a big hello to you. How are you doing, Tony? And you see the church in York? It lit up. Just see if you can have a quick zoom on that. I know we can actually see what we believe is the church or the cathedral in York. Right in the distance. You know where to look, don't you, Tom? I believe we looked at this last time. It is lit up in the sunshine. I think is it the cathedral or a big church? That's a long way off, but it's quite clear. Danny talks sport. Good afternoon. KLM's on finals, Tom. So this is an Embraer 190 from Amsterdam. Smudger, hello to you. Life should be more fair. A very good afternoon. Michael Crowther, hello there. Farjon, good afternoon to you too. All these familiar names. I was right about Susan's location. Cheers, Susan. Bet you get a lovely view from the back garden. Yeah, Patryk says that's Marjoleine's plane. I believe we had an Embraer 295 in here the other day as well, didn't we, Tom?
Was it yesterday?
Was that yesterday?
I was thinking of coming, wasn't we? But I don't think you could have got out of work in time.
No, I was struggling again. Humber Flight Traveller, good afternoon. Well, the people in the lay-by down by the cemetery will be getting a nice view today. Most aircraft seem to be going right to the end. We did think about going down there, Tom, didn't we? But it's without actually going inside the cemetery, it's totally overgrown with trees now, which is spoiling the view. Let's hope the council or the airport authority do something about that fairly soon. Fingers crossed. We do have a Jet 2 pushing back as well. Be interesting to see where they park this KLM actually. I think there's just one stand available halfway down the ramp. There is another available maybe on stand, I think it's 5 or 6. They might slide into there, where it was where the Arena parked. Ryanair being pushed back as well at the moment, so maybe that's where the KLM will go. And Bosch Washer, hello to you. It says, yeah, nice day for washing, it's a nice day for drying. Just gone. Okie dokie. About to see end to end of the new terminal building there as well. I do hope when that's finished there's some seats up in the top, you'll get a lovely view across the ramp. I think a viewing deck on the roof's probably a bit too much to ask. Cold, Tom.
Putting my coat on.
He's got his coat on, he's got his hood up.
It's not warm.
It was alright when the sun was shining. It has come a bit cooler now. Stephen Jones, long-time spotter at Leeds. How are you doing, Steve? In fact, I think Steve was involved in one of the older aviation magazines here at Leeds many, many years ago. Can't remember which one it was, but let us know, Steve. That was a while ago. Richard Joy, good afternoon. Person, good afternoon to you. Says, is anything interesting? Well, it depends what you call interesting, but I don't think there's anything too exciting. It's just the usual. We'll have the Bulgarian A319 coming in soon, and I think there's a Lauda as well later on. 3119, is that what I said? 319. I was going to say A319. Dan Fretwell's in the chat. Hello, Dan. Alan 6 as well. Good afternoon to you. Right, Ryanair's coming out. That means KLM's probably will be able to go in if he's taking his stand. Yep, he's taxiing forward. Maria Teresa Mancini Ferlan, right down in Brazil on the other side of the Atlantic. A very warm welcome to you. Ah, that's it. Rotate was the magazine that Steve was involved in. I bet if I dug very, very deep at home, Steve, in the bottom of my cupboard somewhere, I could probably find a copy of that. Right, a few departures coming up now. We've got Jet 2 to Kefalonia, that's going to be next to blast off. Then Ryanair to Alicante, that's number 2. And Jet 2 to Malaga is number 3 to depart. Rebecca Berry, good afternoon, welcome. Dan's asking how I got on at Parkrun. I did go this morning, I did try my hardest. I got around Cliff Castle in 2037, I think it was. 3rd place, which I was quite pleased about. Had a bit of battle coming towards the line of a young lad. He just beat me to get 2nd. I was only about 20 seconds behind 1st place, so I was quite pleased with that this morning, Dan. Well, let us know in the chat how you got on. I'm sure you probably went this morning. You fiddling with settings, Tom?
I am a bit. Why?
Ken's noticed.
It's awkward because the autofocus is... it's not playing very well.
Dan with a 26.51 down at Pontefract. Congrats on that, Dan. Steve Dawson. Hello, Steve. So, should we mention Leeds, Tom? The football? No. Did anybody watch that horror show earlier on? Losing to Burnley at home. Oh, dear. That was awful. Well, I thought the better side lost, but... Right, here we go. Ryanair to Alicante next to depart. A massive thank you to John Taylor, who has left us a £9.99 super chat. That is very kind indeed. Thank you, John. We'll pop that in the petrol tank if that's okay for you for tomorrow's adventures. Many thanks, John. RSVP, hello to you. Talking of Manchester, we will be on 2 connections again tomorrow, 2 internet connections. Our third internet connection, or our modem, has still not been returned from its... we've had it serviced. How long has it been gone for, Tom? Is it 3 weeks?
Probably 3 weeks.
Yeah, I've had to ring them up 3 times and they're assuring me it's coming, but it's still not here. And Kenji, huge thanks to you as well, with a $5 super chat saying just a little appreciation for the stream. That is very kind indeed, much appreciated, buddy. I didn't know you was in the United States, Ken. Okay, next departure just about to roll. I can hear the engines revving up. This is a Jet 2 to Malaga. And Jacob, we will be down at Manchester tomorrow afternoon. If everything goes to plan. Philip Trainer Close, good afternoon to you. George Monk, hello to you. And yeah, I wish we could do it more often, to be honest. We do it as often as we can. But I said before, Tom's still at school. I work full time. So it's bring you as much as we can. Cameron Lee, good afternoon. Alchester, good afternoon to you. Tom says, shall we show the surroundings while we're pointing the camera in that direction? Why not? Let me come round here then, Tom. Okay, I'll just grab the camera off, Tom. While it's fairly quiet, let's just have a look at this. This is that's out towards the southwest. You can see they are the windmills on Ovenden Moor. That's about 15-20 miles away from here. The top of them windmills are 1,700 feet above sea level. Very, very high. And where we live, actually, we are almost on the horizon somewhere over there. And just down in the, not quite on the horizon, but in the dip. And that is Bingley Moor. And then you've got the Ilkley Moor over there. The Cow and Calf is somewhere down there in the haze. That's looking across to Ilkley. And then I'll give you the camera back, Tom, and we'll okay. Yeah, that is our location. A fabulous view. Ryanair taxiing out. So we've just had a Jet 2 to Malaga, and this is Ryanair to Malaga. Tony Quates, how you doing? Ken says a fabulous looking, I didn't see that one, Ken, a fabulous looking golf course in the distance. If that was the one by, as we look towards Ilkley, that could have been Ben Riddin. Tony says, was there a Ryanair at 4 o'clock? I think there was a few. Good afternoon, David. Jimmy Jetty, good afternoon to you. Always windy up here, Tom, isn't it?
It's always windy.
Every time we come. I don't think I've ever stood here on a calm day. Okay, here we go. Ryanair to Malaga on the roll. Hargreaves, very good afternoon. Says we've got a Bulgaria air coming in. That's an A319 coming from Burgas. That has been coming all summer actually on a Saturday afternoon. Unfortunately, it's been the same aircraft every week and it's all white, I'm afraid. So not a very exciting colour scheme. It will mean when it lands we'll have two white Airbuses on the deck. You never know, a bit of luck they might park next to each other. Susan says it sounds like the wind's getting stronger. It's not too bad, Susan. It's just a stiff breeze. It's a little bit chilly and I've left my coat in the car. Schoolboy error. Yeah, Sandy's been out and says it's getting colder. So two Jet 2s being pushed back at the moment. One's on the very far end of the ramp and one's on the very far left. Both red and silver. Blick Fang, hello Blick. Kerry Dawson as well, good afternoon Kerry. Says when's the Jet 2477 out? I'll have a look. Unless somebody can help me with that one in the chat. Jet 2 just about to taxi out actually. That's the Jet 2475 to Dalaman. Jet 2 down the other end is the Jet 2 291 to Antalya down in Turkey. David Stock has been in the membership for 5 months. Thank you for your support, buddy. Oh no, more dogs coming, Tom.
A lot.
Goodness me, 1, 2, 3. Oh my word. There's a whole pack. Westman Court, hello to you and thank you for that, says the 477's due out at 17:35. There we go. Thomas Weir, hello to you. Apologies if the camera's shaking about a bit, guys, but we are, yeah, it's very windy up here at the moment. Obviously, it's not totally possible to keep the camera dead still. Blowing you about as well, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
Tony Quay with the pound super chat. A massive thank you, Tony. Very kind. We'll feed that back into the channel. Massive help with the super chats and the memberships. Keeps us up and running. There's a few of our internet bills as well, which are very expensive. So it's really appreciated. Thank you, guys. On about £100 a month at the moment, aren't we, Tom, with the internet?
Yeah.
That's before any diesel or anything like that for the trips and the equipment. So yeah, it's a massive bonus. Thank you. I see lights in the sky in the distance. We've got a plane coming in on finals. I've also noticed we've hit 200 likes for today's stream, which is very, very kind indeed. Much appreciated, guys.
This be the Bulgarian.
You're right, it is. And guess what? It's tracked in the top 10 on the flight radar. Most popular. In fact, it's number 5. So it is that same aircraft yet again. LZFBB, Fox Bravo Bravo, A319. From Burgas in Bulgaria. It was fighting the wind a little bit there. Deborah saying, did we get anything sorted out for Lanzarote? We're actually going to look at that tonight, Deborah. So watch this space. Hargreaves, huge thank you, gifting a membership, and that has gone to Blickfang. Congrats, Blick. Thank you, Alan, very kind. And Mush, Colin, thank you for that. A 199 super chat says, get some bones for the dogs. I'm going nowhere near them dogs. But a huge thank you, that's very kind. Cheers, buddy. Boshini, hello to you. CBS Digital, hello there, thank you. Says you're doing a good job, Tom, in the wind.
Thank you.
Can I borrow your coat?
No, freezing.
I might have to put the rucksack back on to try and keep myself a bit warmer.
Brought your coat.
I might have to run back to the car actually and get my coat. It's cold. I'm alright for now though. Yeah, Marjolein, you're quite right there. Tom's 14. Anybody new to the channel, Tom's my son. He's always on the camera. You're actually a foot taller than me today, aren't you, Tom?
Yeah,
Stood on that brick.
a little mound.
Now are we placing bets? So we're going to get two white Airbuses packed side by side.
Stand next to it is free.
It is. And Paul in the North Bay, Canada. Hello to you, welcome along. Feels a bit Canadian here at the moment, it's plumbing freezing. It was nice when we started the stream. And Alan Hargreaves says, get a couple of drinks on your way home. Alan will take you up on that one with a £5 super chat. It's very kind. Cheers, buddy. There you go, Tom.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, Alan. Rebecca says you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Susan says it's a disgrace sending out a naked plane. We've got families watching. Well, we'll see where he ends up. We've got Jet 2 on the roll at the moment. In fact, we've got two Jet 2s about to go. The first one's going to Antalya. Second one's going to Dalaman. Here he comes. Going to get white Airbuses side by side. He's actually gone into a stand that's available about 3 stands to the left. So the other all-white Airbus down there, that's the delayed whiz from this morning. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Sorry about that.
Why do you sneeze so
Oh
loud?
my goodness. I think all my teeth just fell out. Ah. Sorry, Tom. Nearly blew you off your little perch there, didn't I?
Nearly.
What was I saying? The whiz down at the far end, that should have gone out this morning. It's very, very delayed. I think Patryk mentioned earlier it's delayed about 8 hours. All 8 hours. No idea why it's in an all-white scheme either. It is one of the Hungarian registered ones. Hopefully we'll get to see that taking off. Everybody in the chat saying bless you, thanks guys. J Geese, hello to you. Get full box, hello. Christina as well, good afternoon to you. Right, what are you looking at, Tom? I can't see. Oh,
Ryanair, that's pushed
on
back.
the Ryanair, are we? So that's pushed back just in front of the new terminal. Joanne Ingham, a warm welcome to you. And, yeah, Deborah, you're not wrong. It's nice to see everybody. Right, next to go, rolling now actually, Jet 2 to Dalaman in Turkey. This will be chasing the Jet 2 that's just taken off out east. So all these red Jet 2s we've seen today, I bet Manchester's full of blue ones. Hopefully see them tomorrow. Daniel Warren, good afternoon to you. The Ryanair that's pushed back, that is going down to Parma. India Juliet Charlie, that is a Max. Fairly new Max. Yeah, Jacob says I'm right. He's looking on flight radar. He says Manchester's got a lot of blues. And we've got Jet 2 pushing back as well at the moment. That is one of the little 733s. Really? Not on flight radar. Which way is it going?
East.
Hi. Tom's just been looking on flight radar. It says an Antonov 124's just gone over Manchester, high up, eastbound. It's a shame it's cloudy, Tom, or we might have been able to see that.
Yeah. 35,000 feet.
Oh yeah, he is high up. Long time since we've seen one of them. Andy Holroyd, hello there. And Yorkshire Flyer, hello to you, who's going to be on a plane, the Ryanair to Bratislava. He's on the left-hand side and he's going to shine the light. Excellent stuff, we'll look out for that one. Remember that, Tom?
I'll try.
He's just in front of the engine. Right, Yorkshire Flyer will be looking out for you. Jules C, hello to you. So that is not the Ryanair that's taxiing out now. This is one's going to Parma. So it has to be the other one that's on the stand, because that's the only one left. And Kerry, the Jet 2 that's just pushed back, that is also going to Parma. Sam's Planes and Trains, one of our super mods. Hello Sam, welcome along. It's been fairly busy, Tom, so far, hasn't it?
It's not been too bad.
We've not had a Leeds lull yet. And Stuart Tingley, hello to you, who has sent a super chat as well. That is very kind, much appreciated, buddy. He says, great camera work, Tom.
Thank you.
That's very kind, buddy, thank you. Karen says we're relaxing to watch. That's very kind, thank you, Karen. Patryk says we've got the Cessna inbound. I'll keep his eyes open.
People boarding the Wizz Air?
Can you see anybody smiling?
Probably not.
That was an 8-hour delay on that one. Okay, here it comes. Ryanair to Parma on the roll. Phil Aviation, welcome back. Eric Harrison, good afternoon, Eric. TB Avgeek, hello to you, says what's the best time to come up to Leeds? If you like getting up early in the morning, between about 6 and 8 is a good time to watch departures. But if you're normal like the rest of us, then between about 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock through the afternoons are always a good time, especially through the summer months. And it gets busy again in the middle of the night, which is not really used to anybody, really, is it? So yeah, I would probably say the afternoon can be a bit quiet in the morning sometimes. Can get some big lulls in the morning. 9 and 12. Yeah. So yeah, I would advise the afternoon, unless you want an early morning departure session. Wendy B, hello Wendy. And Wendy's been in the membership for half a year. That is very, very kind. Thank you for your support. Right, one of the older 300 series Jet 2s coming out now. See one pushing back as well in the distance behind it.
Ryanair pushing back as well.
Ah, that is the one Yorkshire Flyer is on. So he's on the left-hand side.
I think we might struggle to see his light with all the trees.
Well, we've got a gap in front of us. That is our opportunity. Small-ish. So you can see a light. And Rebecca, whose son flew out to Parma. Oh, there's that Cessna there, Tom. It's just landed. That's snuck in on us without us noticing. Yeah, Rebecca, whose son's now in Mallorca, enjoying a pint. Oh, lovely. Very nice. I might have one of them later on. That is our based Cessna that's just landed. Never saw that coming in, did you, Tom?
No.
Phil Aviation says louder, arriving in 20 minutes. That will be coming in from Zadar. John Kenneth Williams still watching. And Bosch says, would you have flying lessons? Would you, Tom, when you're older? If you could afford them?
That'd be pretty cool.
I think Tom would be a pro now with all the flight simming he's done. What's it waiting for? Kerry's still waiting for the Jet 2477. That might be the one that's pushed back, Kerry. I'll have a look. No, it isn't, sorry. KLM is pinging as well, so that's going to be pushing back any second. He's got his beacon flashing. So 3 aircraft coming out for departure now. 2 Jet 2s and a Ryanair. 4 actually, with the KLM as well, which is now pushing back.
Ramps beginning to empty.
Excuse me. And Steve Dawson, wow, that's quite a trek. And Deborah Me, just reading your comments there. Is your son now a qualified pilot, Deborah? Does he just have his private pilot's licence, or is he actually flying for an airline now? Not sure why these aircraft are holding, actually. I can't see anything on approach.
Don't see that very often. 3 aircrafts waiting.
Nope. There might be 4 in a minute if the KLM gets his skates on. Don't forget, guys, Yorkshire Flyer, who is in the chat, is on the Ryanair. He's sat on the other side at the moment, though. He's going to shine his light out of the window. It's somewhere just in front of the engine. We might get a chance of seeing that as he comes just right in front of us. Steve, 32 hours, goodness me. Whoa, hello. Now, either Jet 2's taking it from the intersection, which I have never ever seen in my life, or he's returning back to stand. I think he's going to return back to stand. I think he's got a problem. So that's the Parma flight that is indeed returning back to the terminal. So I'm not sure what's happened there. We don't have ATC on at the moment. If anybody's got their airband radio on and they know what's wrong with that one, let us know in the chat. Something's obviously gone wrong. And Deborah Me, just reading your comments there. So he's got his private pilot's license for the Cessna 152, and I hope he makes it as an airline pilot. Alexander Elliott as well is in the chat, another one of our super mods. Hello, Alex. Welcome along. Nice to see you. Alex has been out gardening. Cheshire Mail, a very good afternoon to you, welcome along. Who's done a 60-hour working week? Yeah, I've been doing a few of them through the summer as well. It's a long week, hats off to you. Right, next to go, what's this, Tom?
Is it Jet 2?
I've forgotten, it's behind the trees. I think it was, wasn't it? Yes, indeed, here we go. Jet 2, red and silver. And that is out to Tenerife. Lee W and Andy R, hello to you both. So the Jet 2 that returned back to the terminal, that's just holding in front of the tower at the moment. But next to go will be the Ryanair, which Yorkshire Flyer is on. That's just down at the far end, turning around at the moment. So we're looking on the on this side as it comes past, just in front of the engine. We're looking for a flashing light or a bright light. We'll wave him off. That should be rolling any second. Should have the Lauda from Zadar fairly soon as well. No, you're right. Okay, here comes the Ryanair. See if you can see him, Tom.
I'll try.
So just in front of the engine, we're looking for a flashing light or a bright light. Anybody see anything? So that was Ryanair to Bratislava. I think she saw it. Norm didn't. Sam's scrolling back a bit. Right, next to go will be KLM, which is taking it short actually, taking it from a beam taxiway Delta. Susan didn't see it. I'll replay that one later. Are you having a look on your phone, Tom?
I'll have a look.
Tom's having a nosy. Okay, KLM on the roll. This is outbound to Amsterdam, of course. Can you zoom in on the camera or not? Dwayne Curley, good afternoon, Dwayne. So that was KLM up and away back to Amsterdam. And can you zoom in on this, Tom? Let's see if we can do this. This is what Tom's got on his phone. I cannot make out any shining light there. Maybe he forgot to turn his light on. Okay, lights in the sky, we have an arrival. I'm presuming this will be the Lauda. Luive says by the hour. I'll have a look at that one on the big telly tonight, Luive. Dwayne Curley says I'm going to see Ollie Murs. And Sam's Planes and Trains, he says he can see the light as well. Couldn't see it on your phone there, could we, Tom? No. You've got better eyes than us. Okay, so this is indeed the Lauda from Zadar. This is an Airbus A320. Nine Hotel Lima Oscar November is the registration on this one. Always nice to see that at Leeds. And that is going to give us a 50-50 split of Boeings and Airbuses on the ramp. Two A320s and an A319 and three 737s. And I can't remember who mentioned in the chat as well about the Jet 2477, but I think it's pushing back right now. Actually, it isn't. It's the 217 to Lanzarote that's pushing back at the moment. My apologies. Can you see if them bushes have been cut back down there, Tom?
Which ones?
The ones that get in our way. Cemetery.
What, by the cemetery?
Yeah.
There it is.
No.
No, I can't tell.
We'll have to have a drive past sometime and have a nosy. And Christina, yeah, you're not wrong about the whiz. It's a big delay today. And Froster89, hello to you. Says, is allowed operated by Ryanair. It's like a branch of Ryanair. It's coming on a Ryanair call sign. Not in your way there, am I? So that's parking up. The Jet 2 to Lanzarote just on the right of the screen there. That's just about to come out. Still no sign of the delayed whiz pushing back at the moment. The passengers are on board. Oh, hello. Jules C. Now, this one's for me, Tom, I'm afraid. £2 super chat towards some jelly babies. Jules, thank you. That is very kind. I'll share them with you, Tom.
Okay, you'll have to buy some jelly babies then.
Cheers, Jules.
Thank you.
Alright, jet 2 to Lanzarote. Good old Lanzarote. Taxiing out next. Ah, Wiz is finally pinging. Ricky Hurry, hello there, down in Manchester where he says it's sunny. Yes, can see the sun shining in that direction behind us. Bit more mid-level, we've got a lot of mid-level cloud here at Leeds at the moment. It is brighter out west, it's brighter out east as well. And Chimney Pot in, where are you? Northern Ireland, where the weather's not good. Sorry to hear that. Well, a big hello to you. And the Wiz finally pushing back, A320 down the far end there. The Wiz going out to Cluj. I can hear the engines of a bizjet on the biz ramp down here, Tom. Can you?
Oh, I could hear that as well.
HALWC is the registration on the Wiz.
No bizjet pinging on flight radar.
No, can definitely hear a noise. What is it? Ah, so we was right. It's a little Phenom. Started pinging on flight radar. Of NetJets. Glenis James. Good afternoon, Glenis. Welcome along. Another one of our super mods. Hope you've had a nice day. And Kerry, yes, I think your aircraft has pushed back. That will be the red and silver Jet 2. I will just check on flight radar. Yes, it is indeed. The 477 to Gran Canaria. That's the red and silver one that's just pushed back between the two white Airbuses. Robert Hardy, good afternoon. Giant Coin Stacks as well, hello to you. Okay, here we go. Jet 2 to Lanzarote. Wow, that was a late takeoff. Goodness me. I think he was a beam the loop there when he got airborne. That must have been very heavy. LX1, good afternoon to you, welcome along. And Alexander Elliott, a massive thank you, is gifted 10 Blue Sky memberships. That's very kind indeed. Thank you, Alex. Alex, one of our super mods, that's very kind indeed. They have been given out already, so if you get one of the memberships, come and say thanks to Alex. But from me and Tom, that's very kind. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Always nice to see some familiar names as well getting the memberships there. That's fantastic. So does anybody in the chat know why this aircraft is all white?
It used to be painted in the Wiz scheme, and they changed it.
Eric Scott in Nashville, Tennessee. Hello to you, welcome along. And Adam Thompson. Hello, Adam. So I think Patryk mentioned earlier that it's about an 8-hour delay on this flight. Should have gone out this morning, fairly early this morning as well. We do have the Jet 2 to Gran Canaria on the runway, so he'll have to wait there. In fact, the Jet 2 is just revving his engines up as I speak. There we go, Jet 2 to Gran Canaria. So you guys in the chat reckon it might have been leased out for a while then. That's maybe why it's all white. Stephen says, did it have the old livery on? I'm not too sure, but that's yeah, it could have. It could be between paint jobs maybe. Tom says no, it didn't. So yeah, it might have been leased out to somebody then. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So it's been on loan to Smart Links. Thank you for that, Alex. So it was handed back to Wiz on the in July, but it's not yet been painted back up. That explains it all. Thank you. Jet 2 pushing back as well.
Is that the one that had to return to stand?
I think it might be. Just waiting for this to go into. Ian S, a very good afternoon. Okay, engines are revving up. So next to go, the delayed whiz to Cluj-Napoca. Today's unexpected bonus. Christina says, I'd like to see the plane with the chocolate livery again. That usually does come on the evening KLM service, actually. We might catch that next week. Right, next to come out, we should have a little bizjet about to appear. Here he comes, a little phenom of NetJets. That's the first bizjet we've caught on stream today. I believe there was a Maltese registered Global Express in this morning, which I'm afraid has been and gone. Moo, hello to you. Yeah, I'm getting a bit peckish. I'm just reading Robert's comment. I think Sam's Planes and Trains has been a bit hard. Sam, that was a joke. Deleted Robert's joke. Right, next aircraft's on departure. Tom, jump back into position.
Yeah.
He's off his perch. So this is the little phenom of NetJets. He should be airborne fairly soon. Yeah, there he goes. Who says winter is on the door? Oh God, don't say that. Okay, next to go we've got the Jet 2. This is the one that returned back to stand earlier on, so we're not actually too sure why, but looks like he's coming out for another go. I believe this was going to Parma. Some inbounds, aren't there? About 4. There is. And Alex, thank you for that. I've pinned Alex's message there to the top of the chat. And that's a link to our Facebook page. We'd love you to join if you haven't already. Lots of people putting pictures in there lately as well, which is always nice to see. Danny Jones and Alfie Jones, hello to you both. And Robbie334, good afternoon to you. Says, are we at Yeadon Town? No. Is a simple answer. Nowhere near it, actually. That's, I'm just looking behind us to see if we can see it. It's actually hidden behind the trees, we can't see it. But no, we're up on the hill behind the hangars. Now, Ricky Erie says how many runways at Leeds? 1.
Used to be more.
There used to be more. There used to be 3. But the old what's now taxiway Delta, that used to be a runway back in the olden days. Not before it was the north-south taxiway. And there was the runway 28 and 10, which is now taxiway November. So we've just got the main runway 1432. Joanne LaHoop, hello to you. Okay, here we go. Jet 2 to Parma, 737-300. Here it comes. Excuse me. And Manchester Aviation and Rail. Yeah, no problems. All we ask is that you just leave us a bit of credit for it. But yeah, sure, go for it. Okay, we've got quite a... we can't really call this a sunset, but it's quite a nice sky going on behind us. It's a few hours away from sunset yet, but check this out, guys. It's very, very nice and colourful out there. Pleasant evening. Very nice indeed. Right, Tom, things have gone quiet.
They have.
Shall we go get some tea?
Yeah. If there's nothing else coming.
We have an inbound jet. Who wants one more? Who wants one more? We've got a jet 2 inbound in about 5 minutes' time. Are we to have one more?
Yeah, go on then.
Okie dokie. Glenis James has been in the membership for 4 months. Thank you, Glenis. Yeah, Jules, you're right. It's a beautiful sky. So the next arrival will be Jet 2 from Reyes. It's one of the older 300 series as well. And I think that's how we'll end today's stream. So, about a 2.5 hour stream today. It's not the longest we've ever done, but it's been very pleasant up at Leeds, apart from the wind. It's been a fairly busy stream as well, which has been nice. So don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we will be down at Manchester. Oh, there's a helicopter coming, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Manchester through the afternoon. Hopefully the rain's not going to be too bad. I think they are forecasting rain again down there tomorrow. But we'll take the brolly, we'll take the sides. Okay, check this out. This looks to be inbound to a multi-flight. Steve Dawson says it's GLUFC. Is that something to do with Leeds United? And Rebecca says thank you. Well, thank you for joining us. What time are we going tomorrow, Tom?
I'm not sure.
We normally go around about 1 o'clock, don't we? So we'll schedule a stream later. We'll pop it on Facebook. We'll pop it on YouTube as well. And everybody in the chat, thank you for your kind comments. It's very nice of you. Excuse me. think the internet's been a bit better up here as well than it was at Manchester last week. Here comes the passengers for the Lauda. The inbound Jet 2 is on long finals. I can see the lights in the sky in the distance. Graham can see it as well, says he's just passing the train station in Leeds. We've also passed 300 likes for a short stream at Leeds, so that's incredible. Thank you, everybody. Just Joe, hello to you. Tom, I'm cold. Oh, get the heater on in the car. Okay, here we go. Last one from us for today. This is Jet 2 from Arraius. You can see it's a 300 by all the lights across the wing. The 800s don't have that. Just about every plane's gone to the end today, Tom.
I think everyone has.
Graham says, great camera work, Tom.
Thank you.
Jacob, welcome back. Right, moderators, a massive thank you for today, as per usual. Fantastic job, guys. Really appreciated. And everybody, thank you for your donations as well, with your memberships and your super chats. It's greatly received and very, very kind. Thank you very much. Right, we'll head off and get some tea then, Tom.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Nice to have been back at Leeds, even if it was fairly short and sweet. I think 2.5 hours, that's not a bad session, is it? So hopefully see you down at Manchester tomorrow. Until then, take care, have a lovely Saturday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.